Hey, I'm Vaughn. I'm the head dude of this piece of shit. This is Rob. Rob, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm a filmmaker and I'm currently watching The Big Bang Theory with these shitheads.
Pete, what's you?
Hey gang, my name's Pete. I'm enjoying good times with my friends and drinking a beer. Nick, what's your name?
I do the sounds, and my name's Nick, apparently, and I like to drink clean skin wines.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What a dog
Oh,
move. What
this
a
is
dog
your
move.
show,
Yeah,
is it?
I just
fuck
want to
off.
set this thing
I was
up.
going to say
for
my
God's
friend, and then I was like, I should talk about it in the show. Nick's our sound engineer.
not my
I'm
friend,
Vaughn.
he's not my friend.
Yeah.
So
Ignore
Vaughn, why are we here?
that. Okay, so we're starting this show called Bazinga Boys.
Bazinga boys are here to speak all of their thoughts on the Big Bang Theory. Rob has an opinion, Vaughn has an opinion, Pete probably has one too. But most of all, Rob has an opinion.
What a great idea. It's a show where we've decided to watch every episode of The Big Bang Theory in order to see what it's all about. See if there's anything meritable about it.
Pete, how many episodes of The Big Bang Theory do you think there are?
No,
Me
I
and
know.
Vaughn knows, so...
Okay, cool. Dude, there's like maybe 10 seasons, run from maybe 10 years. So you get 20 episodes a season, 20-ish episodes, so that's a lot. That's like 1,000.
He didn't do the math.
That's like 1,000, right?
So we're at, 221,
Yeah.
and we've watched one.
Is it still
Yeah.
going?
No, I
We
think
don't. This is how much research we did for the show. We don't know if the show's still going, so this could be a never-ending
They are
journey.
developing a prequel with an 8-year-old Sheldon.
Well, I guess that's series 2 after we've done this 221 episodes. So we watched the first episode tonight. Rob? Yeah, no, Pete, you recap the episode.
I guess the episode opened with such a hilarious situation. Two of the characters, I think it was Leonard and Sheldon, were going to donate sperm in a sperm bank with the ultimate goal of raising money for, I think it was like ADSL2 internet, which is like lightning fast by 2007 standards.
I'm going to call you out. Both you and Nick, our sound engineer, laugh. Laughing right now. Everyone's laughing like they had a great time. Fuck off. You guys, what were you laughing at the start of the episode?
I think it's just a wank joke. The fact that like two nerds are trying to raise money for internet, which isn't that fast by today's standards. So I think that was just...
Nick, why do you laugh?
Humorous.
Oh, it's because it was funny.
There you go.
Oh!
God. There's a definite split in the room of people with...
Stay tuned for our new sound guy.
Yeah. I was laughing because it was ironic. Nick was laughing for real.
And I was laughing because Pete laughed.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just looking down at the
We're already
ground.
playing the blame game. It's like,
How dare you find that funny? How dare you laugh?
by like the third episode,
didn't
we've
laugh
all
first.
got our own
But
t-shirts.
we're not here to burn this, are we?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. So the show concept is we're meant to be going into this with fresh face, open eyes, give it a shot. Like, really try and enjoy it. And I tried really hard. And I kept finding myself slip back into, like, they drag me back in. Like, every time they try to joke, I was like, oh, like, why? I gave you another shot and you let me down again. Oh, wait, sorry,
Do you think a part of it is like you also don't want to like not look cool in front of your friends? So
Yes.
you're just-
When you guys laughed, I was like, yes, I'm definitely better than you guys right now. I'm definitely a better person than both of you. Sorry, do you want to continue recapping the episode?
Okay, so basically after they fail at donating sperm, did anyone actually catch if they actually went into the room?
No, they didn't.
they
They
didn't.
left.
They went to the
Okay.
high IQ sperm donating center
Yeah.
and were given some sass by a receptionist.
Yeah.
Is that an actual thing, by the way? High
I
IQ?
doubt it is, but that was enough for the punchlines.
So yeah, they basically return to their apartment, and that's where the plot thickens and gets really interesting. And they come across Penny, their new neighbor. I'm not sure. Any thoughts? Initial kind of
Tits.
yeah.
Like, that's all I want. That was one of the things I wrote down here was how long into the series are they just going to rely on her just being tits? Like, every outfit she had, it's cleavage. And all she is a sex object in this whole episode.
The first thing I thought of was how can she afford the same apartment as them?
As a cheesecake shop. Wow, you're thinking logically.
Yeah, because
I was thinking with my dick.
they're both researchers at a college, which is what I got from it. And
Yeah, they both
she's
work
a
at a
cheesecake
university.
shop waitress on her own.
Failed actress. I think that was a bit of a plot
Well,
line.
you know
as
they
well.
have a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a really good point. We hopefully in the next 200 episodes that gets explained.
Well, maybe they don't get a lot of money. There's no elevator working in the apartment.
That's true. Maybe they're both squatting.
Oh, yeah. What do they do, by the way? We all watch this. I have no idea what they do.
So we get the boys, Leonard and Sheldon.
Yeah. The boys, the Bazinga
boys.
boys.
They apparently work doing some kind of science research thing. They keep referring to themselves as scientists.
You get paid
throughout.
fuck all for that shit. Like, the cheesecake shop and that's going to be paid the same kind of thing. If
Yeah,
you like
well, that's
undergraduate
true.
stuff.
That's true. It's like government
Two
funded and the
scientists
money
is worth one waitress. Is that kind of the tips? I guess
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah.
They don't have either of those things. So they got tips maybe.
Continue with the recap of the episode. Can you wrap it up real quick? Like,
Definitely. She comes around. She has a shower at their house. Two other science bros come in. Things get awkward. Leonard's in love with her. Scene.
show.
Yeah, sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
That if you want to recap it in one sentence, a girl moves into an apartment building with two nerds,
Yeah.
and one wants to bang her.
Yeah.
We talked about what it's about, which is really simple in one sentence. A guy wants to bang a girl.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on the episode, Pete?
I'm speechless. Like it was. I thought the clever thing about it was for a pilot there was only I think a total of 7 characters in the whole thing. So there was the 2 nerds, Penny, the other 2 nerds, the receptionist chick, and then the jock boyfriend who we haven't spoken about yet. So that was one of the the first trial that Penny sent them on. No doubt there'll be more over the next 200.
What are they going to do for
plus
her?
episodes exactly. Where they have to go and retrieve a television set from her jock ex-boyfriend.
Okay, so if you want to, you described it as hot girl,
Yep.
2 nerds.
Yeah.
What was the difference between them?
The nerds. One's asexual and one's got glasses.
Okay, and then what are the other 2 nerds? What's the difference between those guys?
One's a Jewish dude and one's
That was
Indian.
the Beatles dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just saw him as the Beatles.
And then we've got the typical Indian hilarious because he's got an accent.
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Well,
doesn't
yeah. What were your
understand
thoughts on the
Western
episode,
culture.
Rob?
That was painful. It didn't even feel like it rounded itself up in one episode. But yeah, it was just there was no. The jokes were just not jokes. I'm speechless. Over
I'm
that
going to have to
fucking
disagree
thing.
with you there.
You like?
Well, I know. And whoa. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't say I liked it. No, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to be.
Okay, so they were jokes.
There were jokes, and
Yes.
that was what I was actually impressed by. There were actual attempts at jokes. I didn't find them funny, but there were setups and payoffs. Like they did a big payoff. He liked to sit in that seat, and then as soon as she left, he sat in the seat that where in his favorite spot. It's dumb. It's juvenile, but there was a setup and a payoff, and he was in character. I was like, it didn't make me laugh. I was just impressed that it was better writing than I was expecting. Because we watched Two Broke Girls as a trial for this, and I just got very upset. I was like,
Well, we thought Two Broke Girls was bad until we watched Kevin Can Wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched 2 test runs on shitty shows, and we watched
Or
this. and I-
perceived shitty shows. We're
Yeah.
giving it a chance.
well, yeah, we're giving it a chance. We're gonna go in fresh. But this had an attempt, and I was impressed that I could see what they were going for, and they just came a bit short. But like, it was like, have you got a friend that always lets you down? He's just a bad, or she, just a bad person, and they come out and they make an effort, and then it's every time like you're like, I'm gonna give you another chance, they just drop down and let you down again. That was this show for me. This show was Karl and Fury for me. This is a guy I just hate. So this is the embodiment of Karl and
I
Fury.
love that you put his name straight over this, like
Well,
without.
when is he gonna listen? Number one, if he does, suck shit. Other two, but it's exactly how I felt. Like I wrote it here. Karl and Fury is the show. And okay, here's my thoughts on the show. I've just told you my thoughts, but here's one little interesting tidbit. And I got really embarrassed, and I actually went a bit red, and I was like, oh god. One of the characters came in wearing a Nintendo controller belt, and I had that belt.
Yeah, I
And
currently own it. Like,
Yeah.
I've actually got it. What do you guys think the big appeal is with this show then? Because obviously we've been discussing it's been running for 200 plus episodes. It's only just wrapped up with a sequel or a prequel in the works as well.
I got something. You were just saying
Oh.
how like the Nintendo belt kind of thing. A lot of the science jokes in there are all about like string theory and Albert Einstein. It's pretty like soft science kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But
100%
you were
soft
saying you did that moment when the Nintendo belt came in. You're just like, oh yes, I got that Nintendo belt.
Whoa,
too.
no, whoa. Don't, whoa. You're totally misrepresenting me. here.
No, but
I saw the Nintendo belt. I was like,
that's my argument to say that's what the appeal of the show is. Like, it's nerd stuff, but we all find something in there we can kind of relate
No,
to.
I didn't
we
relate
haven't
to it.
asked. We haven't asked you what you thought of the episode.
oh yeah, what do you think of the episode? You
So-
laughed.
I was surprisingly impressed.
Oh, what? Okay. We weren't gonna hate on you. We're gonna give it a shot. But I'm gonna just want to correct the record. I didn't go, hey, sick. I have that belt. I said, oh God, I have that belt. I felt ashamed of myself that I was wearing it, and I had it in my history, and that's the kind of person who wears it.
I used to live with a bloke who was a big fan of the show, actually.
Did he go on ThinkGeek.com and buy all the stuff? Because that's everything I saw
Well,
on there was from
he was a
ThinkGeek.
super nerdy engineer who worked for Rio Tinto. And like his life was like science and engineering and stuff. And he just like got off on the science-ness of it.
So you're saying we're too dumb to get the show?
Well, not at all, because that's what I was saying before. Like, got the string theory and the Albert
Yeah, Nick's-
Einstein jokes.
Nick's
Yeah,
challenging
I
a high
got no.
plane of
I
existence
literally,
right
I
now.
understood every joke. None of them were funny.
I'll get out of town. There was some stupid math. He's like, you don't know this math formula?
But that's enough to understand that that's aimed at a market. So people go, haha, they're talking funny, like
Yeah.
smart shit.
Like
Like,
talking smart things.
yeah.
Well, I think there's an element of that guy's got a Nintendo belt, or this engineer guy like sees something that he actually
So you're
feels
trying to say
like,
that's what the appeal is.
Yeah, there's something.
What was
like,
the appeal to you though?
Well, I was just impressed because the other times I saw it, it was on like floating on TV. It was really shit and like shiny. But that time I was like, well, I can kind of see some sort of appeal here. Like I would not say I'm going to watch all the episodes, but like yeah.
Oh no,
it's
you're
not as
gonna
bad as-
watch all the episodes. That's the whole point of this.
I thought I was getting fired.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyone think that Sheldon's package was stuffed? Because that didn't look real to me.
Do you want to explain that?
Oh yeah,
Like,
Sheldon
why
walks
do we know what
into the, like
Sheldon's
they get.
package
Yeah,
looks
sorry,
like?
I should have provided some context for why I was talking about his package. They go to a building and they get their pants taken away from them, and they walk in a lot of scenes, so just their no pants. And Sheldon's wearing tidy whities, and he's got a very round bulge. It was the most spherical bulge I've ever seen. Was it real?
What
was it?
I'm gonna go with no.
Stunt bulge.
Okay, and that's the thing. Like, if you were in that position,
Yeah.
on like the
I wouldn't be comfortable, dude. I don't look like that. Like, if I'm just in my tidy whities.
yeah, but it's very obvious that it was fake. Like, I just go with it and go
He
like,
could
oh,
be post bonering.
round boner. What kind of boners do you have? No, it was a very spherical. It wasn't like a tube
So
snake.
it's more a sock.
Okay, let's get off dick. What? Okay, I wrote I wrote a list of pros and cons. I wrote cons: lost faith in humanity. Pros: learned a bit of Spanish.
Nice.
I'm gonna move on quickly to my new segment. It's called the burning question, or the burning Q for short.
I thought the Big Burn theory would.
The big burn. Yeah. Let's go with burning Q for at the moment and see how we go.
Okay.
So, for both Pete, maybe Nick, you like the show.
Just for everyone, throw it
everyone.
out there for everybody.
For everyone.
Call this the Citizen
go.
Kane of TV shows.
Yes,
Uh,
that's what I think so. Yes.
Oh God, get out of town.
Breaking
Okay.
Bad, yeah, fuck all that shit. It's all about
Sopranos ain't shit.
True Detective is a crap pile.
It's got a higher rating on IMDb. Big Bang Theory has got like an
8.4. 8.4.
Impressive.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's-
Also, before we get to your burning question, 8.4. Parsons has won the Emmy 4 times for Best Actor in a Comedy, and the Golden Globe once for Best Actor.
See,
in
this
a
is
Comedy.
why Con. Like, what's happening with humanity? Like, how is he winning awards?
these boys are haters.
Okay, so my burning question for all you boys,
Yeah.
the Bazinga boys.
Bazinga boys.
Okay, so in the show, they very obviously have one sort of elevator room set, which has a set of stairs like around an elevator, and they walk up the right hand stairs, and then they go past the elevator and walk up the left hand stairs, and they cut to the same shot,
Repeated set.
repeated set, with a bit of little dusting, like there'll be a pot plant that's not there,
Different
and then
number
they'll
on
do the
wall.
walk
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
and they keep using it. And it was very obviously the most cheap, low budget
Yeah.
film technique. How many seasons before do you reckon they like stop, or how many episodes before they stop using that tacky as fuck
I-
technique?
I personally don't think they will stop using it, and I think the elevator's broken for that reason. So they've got excuses to talk in the lead up to their apartment.
Smart answer.
Yeah.
So the elevator's never getting fixed, and they're walking up
Maybe
the
they'll
same
fix it on the
staircase
last
forever.
episode, or find out it was never broken and that was a punchline. But
Oh, that'd
yeah.
be a good one. You're a good writer.
That's a twist. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I agree 100% with Rob. Like, I think it's going to be an ongoing gag and a joke. So if you invite your friend around for season 7 premiere, and they're like, "Why is,
And your friend-
why is the lift broken?" It's like, "Oh, you fucking idiot!"
And your friend's like, "Why are you
You
tying me up?"
You haven't seen Big Bang Theory. You lied. Get out of here. And then you march them outside and you beat them with a hose. Like,
And then you say Bazinga, and they laugh and go
Yeah.
home.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Bazinga wasn't said. When here's another burning cue. when does Bazinga come in? What episode do you reckon the Bazinga catchphrase comes in?
I'm going to say I'd like it to be episode 2, but I'm going to think it's episode 4 when they realize Sheldon's not funny and they're like, oh, we need something to make people laugh. So he'll say Bazinga to be like, I told
A
a joke.
catchphrase. It's incredible how popular it's become because like about a week ago or so when we were looking online for apparel t-shirts to wear for maybe a
the
promotional
cover.
shot.
By the way, I've decided that now the cover photo is going to just be us with white shirts with Bazinga written on it.
Yeah, and we have to resort to that because we went to like not one but I think 3
Even
different
Redbubble was sold out.
3 different major online retailers and they were all sold out. These Bazinga t-shirts in like baby blue.
Yeah,
Couldn't be found
the first
anywhere.
one you
It's collector's
found.
edition now, I think.
Yeah, the first one you found, I was like, oh, I'd be keen for buying that. It's $3, but it's sold out.
We've been to
Then I go-
JJ's though.
Yeah, JJ's was like 21, and then it goes up and up in price, and they're all sold out. What is wrong with the world? Like, who wants to wear a shirt that says Bazinga? And what does Bazinga?
We did. We clearly did.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why we searched.
there's so many
all
people
those
making these-
different sites.
So, when does Bazinga come in? Pete, where's your
I'm
prediction?
going to go. It will be this season. It has to be this season. That's how the second season got greenlit. I'm guessing.
We weren't going to do it, but you
Yeah,
came
they're
up with
like,
Bazinga.
They're like, guys, we've got to get some merch involved here. This fucking viewership's dropping. I'm going to go with episode 4.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think we're going to wind it up or wrap it up right now. Any last words? Anything else you've got to say about this project?
I'm just really, really stoked to be on this journey with you guys. I'm going to find out something about myself as well as my good friends. So
And,
yeah.
and I'm very curious to see where they take the Indian character and how many stereotypes they.
Yeah, that guy
smack
pissed
in
me
there.
off.
Yeah.
Didn't they say you speak Farsi? Isn't that like Afghani?
I'm not sure.
Well, that
I'm not as
shows
cultured
how-
as you.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like, isn't that whole thing? It's like the random ethnic guy you don't know. Where
Yeah,
he's from.
I found that. I'm not easily
That was like
offended.
community, right? That was community. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not easily offended, but that guy supposed to be. Oh, I've got another thing. Next week, I'm going to bring it up, but it's going to ruin it for you because there's something wrong with Leonard's face that once you notice it, it's going to wreck you. Stay tuned for next week and see what is wrong with Leonard's face. I've been Vaughn.
I've been Rob.
I've been disappointed.
And
And that's Nick.
Stoked. Yeah.
Fucking
Cheers.
best.
See you next time on the Bazinga Boys.
He's all around.